This is our medic. He's a lifesaver. Really? Oh! Ratchet! Help! Welcome back, Transformer fans. You're back with Optoronomus and another awesome video review. Today I'm going to review Transformers Prime, Robots in Disguise, Deluxe Class, Ratchet. Of course, so far this being the only version of Ratchet they've made, he is really awesome. Very cool looking. And really almost show accurate. Really cool. I really like this guy. The Autobot Medic. Here's his bio card. As you can see, nice picture of Ratchet in his robot and vehicle modes. And it says, just because Autobot Ratchet chooses to avoid fighting doesn't mean he never learned how. His intimate knowledge of anatomy allows him to strike with surgical precision, making a fight against him a very painful losing proposition. And of course, he does fight. He has been on the battlefield. Not often, but he has been out there. He fights when he needs to. Like I said, a really cool looking figure here. He does come with these two little rubbery, soft plastic type weapons here. He also uses them for, surgical procedures. And in his vehicle mode, the only place they will plug in is right here on the front bumper. So you can just plug those in right there, like that. And plug the other one in over here, like so. That's the way it shows it on the package. I mean, I've never actually seen him in vehicle mode this way, but this is his vehicle battle mode. Like I said, you can have it that way, or if you want, you could even point them up like this if you want to. Now, that's pretty cool too. Like I said, either way you want to do it. That way he can fight in his vehicle mode. And he does roll really well. Like I said, I've never really had any problems with any of these figures rolling at all. They roll really well. I do like that. Like I said, he is a ambulance. Really cool looking. Like I said, these represent his lights here, I guess, Now on the underside, like I said, you can see where it's kind of open here. So just looking at the underside, you can kind of tell, where his chest and everything is right here. So just unplug these. And to turn him into robot mode, what you want to do is just take these, flip these down, just like that. And then we're going to take these out like this. Pop this side out, just like so. Just bring those on out. Whoops. That part doesn't come yet. Okay. And then we're going to go to this part. You want to take these loose here. Just kind of bring that out. I said these will come loose right here like this. You want to separate this. Just take the front end. Just separate the whole thing there. Now these will flip around this way. And flip his heel out there. Do that on the other side. Flip it around. Bring the foot out. Now there's actually a little trick to this. Like I said, I don't follow all the instructions because I can't stand most of the instructions because most of them are hard for me to make heads and tails of. So, but there's little tabs in here, and they do fit in. This one fits in right here. Just push that in there, like so. And we're going to bring this other one down the same way, like so. Bring it down. Then we're going to tab it in inside of his leg there, like so. Then we'll go down here. Here's his hands. Just flip that out, and this will just kind of wrap around and tab in there. Same way with this one. Bring the shoulder around, flip the hand out, and fold that around, and that will tab in just like so. And then make sure his heel's out there. That way he can stand up. And then the last step, we're just going to fold the whole back end down, and that will make his head pop up. Another one of those little automorph features. And it will just tab in, just like I said, just bring it on down, and it'll tab right into his back. And here you have Ratchet in his robot mode. A really, really nice figure. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, but I think this part of his arms here is red on the show. And like I said, if you want, you can paint that if you want to, your choice. But I did notice one thing, because this is another one of those figures that did not have an Autobot symbol on him anywhere. But I noticed by watching the show on Transformers Prime that Ratchet does have an Autobot symbol right here on the upper left side of his chest. I took another one of my Autobot stickers and stuck it there to represent the symbol in the same area. Like I said, to make my figure more show accurate, which really works out really well. Now his head, it kind of, like I said, because of the transformation, it does move up and down. It has a little bit of movement, kind of nods a little bit. He can look left and right, like so. His head has a tight joint, so it's kind of hard to turn there, but it does turn. His shoulder does rotate 360 degrees. Elbow bends. Doesn't turn. Well, yes, it does turn. His elbow turns all the way around. Down here, he does bend at the knee. His leg swivels. So he's got a lot of movement. So that's another cool thing about this figure. So you can really get some really, really good poses out of this guy. So he's like, yeah, bring it on. And you can also take his weapons. And also, like I said, he also uses these for surgical procedures. You can just put those in his hands like that. Like this. And he does fight with these. And also, if you fold, like I said, take the hand, if you fold it down like this, you can have him fighting like this. So it just kind of looks like the blade just kind of, popped out of his arm there. So that's kind of a cool thing you can do too. Like I said, he can be down. Like I said, you can make all kinds of poses with this guy. He is very posable. Fix his foot there. Like I said, he can look around. Like I said, his head does have a very tight joint, which can be good. Like I said, it's not too good if they have a really loose head, because then it can kind of flop around. You don't want that. So I do have one of my Transformers Generations figures that is kind of like that, has a really loose head. I wasn't too happy with that, but I can probably add some super glue or nail polish tighten that joint up. Oh, also, I did forget to tell you, he does have a waist swivel. So that also is a plus in his posability. Really cool. But there he is. That's Ratchet in his robot mode with his weapons. Surgical instruments, if you will. Really, really cool figure. If you don't have this guy yet, I highly recommend you pick him up because, like I said, so far, he's the only Ratchet they've released. And if you're collecting all the figures from the show, which most people are, this is a must-have for your collection. Get him. Like I said, if you want to get some stickers, add an Autobot symbol to him, you can do that. That's what I did. Really, really great figure. I highly recommend picking this guy up. He's awesome. Add him to your collection. And I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. And I thank you for watching. And I'll be back with more videos soon. So thank you so much. See ya.